Hello, great YouTubers, and welcome and thank you for joining me today. I wanted to briefly talk about a new book that I picked up, and I'm really loving every word of it thus far, and so I couldn't wait until the end to start to talk about it. And the book that I'm talking about is a memoir by Patti Smith called Bread of Angels. And this is the hardcover version with a beautifully bound, you can see the engraving there of the BOA, the Bread of Angels. Patti Smith, poetic and punk legend, and the memoir appeals so much, I think, to everybody who comes here with a love of literature, a love of the word on paper, a love of books, and escaping to a world of imagination. Many of us who have lived a life that is a little bit more introverted, should we say, or even those of us who are maybe between extroversion and introversion and still want to retreat and re-energize by reading and writing. And I think Patti Smith is declaring that journey as hers in this memoir. And I mean, just captured here on the inner sleeve, the opening words are actually a beautiful passage from, or even a phrase from, the memoir. God whispers through a crease in the wallpaper. And that gives you an indication of some of the poetic writing that exists within. And when I read the opening page, it almost made me think of content that I've captured myself in my own journals and diaries. The opening line, which of course is, as you know, probably the most important line of any book. The pen scratches across the page. Rebel hump, rebel hump, rebel hump. What do these words mean? Asks the pen. I don't know, replies the wrist. Doesn't that make you want to read further? What is the rebel hump? And the pen and the page, it's so literary, it's so beautiful. You want to read on. And the rebel hump, I suppose, is somewhat left to the imagination, but Patti Smith goes on to talk about herself as a hunchback. So I don't know this about her, but I guess that she either had a little bit of a hump or she perceived herself to have a little bit of a hump. And I find that fascinating too, because I wonder how many of us who truly engage with the word, with words on the page, perceive ourselves to have some kind of difference, whether it be physically or mentally. Physically, we perceive something is wrong with us, and it forces us to retreat into a world of the imagination where we create our own reality to a certain extent. And anyway, without more waffle, go out and pick up this new memoir, Bread of Angels by Patti Smith, and then let me know what you think of it so that we can share our comments and thoughts. Thank you.